Yes, my viewers and subscribers worldwide, Jamaicans at home and Jamaicans in the diaspora. Good afternoon to you all, good evening to you, good night to you, good morning to you, whatever time of day or night you're watching this program. I use this opportunity to welcome you to the first class, the afternoon edition, the early edition of the Jamaica Hot Topic program, where we bring you the very hottest and latest news happening in and around Jamaica. And as usual, you know, it always plans to be another exciting, entertaining, and informing live stream. So please remember to hit that like button. Yes, my viewers and subscribers, as usual, we ask you to hit that like button as you join the live stream and share it with a family or a friend, and we ask you to participate in the discussion either here in the chat on YouTube, or you can give us a call on our WhatsApp lines and participate in the discussions and let your voice be heard. So happy Monday to you and you and you and you and you. Happy Sunday, happy Monday to you. Good evening to you and you and you, my better subscribers. It is the start of a new week, and I hope and pray that you're all doing fine. Now, there are a number of things we have to talk about, my viewers subscribers, and we're trying to keep this topic as relevant as possible because Dr. Michelle Charles, she has found herself in some hot water, too hot water, as a matter of fact. In one instance, she made a public statement on her platform that she welcomed Crystal Lee. And then in another statement, she said that she was at her office and heard that Crystal was there and decided to pass. And when she decided to pass, the staff saw her and said, "Oh, Dr. Michelle Charles, please stay, because you're very important." My video subscribers, I'm telling you that we have some of the most lying politicians ever in Jamaica at this point in time. These people, they have no respect. And you know what is sad? They are undermining the People's National Party, and they're not respecting the democratic rights of the citizens who made their decisions and voted for Rosemary Shaw. Now, Michelle Charles, apparently it seems as if the money sweeter, the power sweeter, and all that comes with the title, and she doesn't want to let it go. I want to bring you another story. I am hearing, my viewers and subscribers, that there is some mismanagement or misappropriation of funds, because we all knew that she was the member of parliament and she lost the seat. The election happened on September 3rd, and we're hearing that in October, maybe October 17th, 18th, or somewhere thereabout, Michelle Charles was making purchases. It is alleged that she was still making purchases after she lost the election. And if that is the case, my viewers subscribers, I believe that she's in some hot water, because you knew that when September 3rd came and the decision was made and you lost the seat, you know that you are no longer responsible or supposed to be in control of the constituency funds. Much more to be spending. My viewers subscribers, there are some allegations being levied at her this evening, and we're going to be talking about some other things, my viewers subscribers, that is happening in the public space. So we're not going to be having any worship session or gospel session. We want to big up the Lord and thank Him for His goodness and His mercy. We'll bring that later. But the question I want to ask you, my viewers subscribers, you and you listening to me, do you love how the country are run? We hear Andrew Holness and his government say that the hurricane money and the vouchers supposed to be distributed this week, because they did say next week. I am hearing information now, they say a month in, the benefits are going to start issue. What is wrong with this government, my brother subscribers? Can't this government plan anything? Can't discover. I hear some people say there's no allegation against Michelle Charles. The receipt were produced. So there is evidence that Michelle Charles made the purchase when she shouldn't. My video subscribers, I'm asking you the question as we start the class. Do you love how the country are run? We're starting an early discussion. Remember to like the video, share the video, invite a family, invite a friend, share the video, my video subscribers. Let us play this song quick and fast, get some more people in the discussion, and then we'll start the program. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Like the video, share the video, and I'm asking you, do you love how the country are run? Let's go.
Hey, somebody tell the big nose boy, Jaja August mighty.
Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. Tell me how is the audio. Tell me how is the audio. Do you love how the country I run? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Good evening, everybody. We're starting an early discussion. Let's get into it.
Never come see and come see you and your cronies. You fin know say pressure bus pipe. Time now, for no treat the poor people right. We no love how the country I run. We no love how the country I run. We no love how the country I run.
Audio check 1 2 3. Audio check 1 2 3. The Jamaica Labour Party, they're getting out of hand. Michelle Charles lost the seat, my brother subscribers, and as a result, she should not be making any purchases. And on top of that, she know that she's not the member of parliament, and she's going in official visit. And I am going to let you hear her. She said in her own words that she welcomed Crystal Lee. And then when the pressure gets high on her, she said, "Oh, I was just passing and they saw me." My brother subscribers, Michelle Charles lie, Andrew Holness lie, every single one of them lie. And we're going to be bringing the issue to the people of Jamaica because we have to keep the fire alive. Like and share the video for me, please, my brother subscribers. Thank you, moderator LV. Thank you, moderator Flowers. The audio check 1 2 3. Audio is good. Thank you so much. Let's get into it.
We no love how Jamaica run. Hey, somebody tell the big nose boy, Jaja August mighty. Never come see and come see you and your cronies. You fin know say pressure bus pipe. Time now, for no treat the poor people right. We no love how the country I run. We no love how the country I run. We no love how the country I run. We no love how Jamaica run. People can't buy food, picnic can't go to school. The government ya wicked and cruel. Back at the class, them say we too fool, we too dilated, and not them rule. Time come for show them how we the people got the power. Crooked politician get devour. Robbing our lands, keep the people poor, raising the tax every day of the hour. Jamaica rise up now, we need livable wage, better road and water. Portland, St. Thomas, and water. Harry, you're deaf. We no love how the country I run. We no love how the country I run. We no love how the country I run. We no love how Jamaica run. Big bank, rob small bank. A the mark, a the beast, them want bring pon the land. Hey, me some man no touch the constitution. We no trust you, your name in a corruption. Wagwan, with the crime plan. So much picnic get raped, so much murder pon the land. Police and soldier are run wet like sun. How much you get to sell out the nation? We ain't loan some and ratty gun. Make we bangle them up one by one. All the vloggers will fight for the island. Yo, Jamaica, rise up, no man. We no love how the country I run. We no love how the country I run. We no love how the country I run. We no love how Jamaica run. Yo, Jamaica, dark truth. The country run right. When the prosperity where you promise me. And the upper edge alone. I sleep with them door open all the time. Be a war and crime in the ghetto. And we alone I feel the squeeze. Police a ball, teacher a ball, nurse a ball. Everybody a cry. And you want come change constitution. We not trust a brother. Furthermore, you and your friend them will take a benefit. Me not see nothing of that for we. Be a money and me say me not see nobody a go to prison. And the poor people alone don't have strength for. No, me soon I come in with a different thing I know what I about. Cashless currency. I don't want change constitution. We not trust a brother. You and your friend them a thief. Furthermore, we don't want to know Bulgarian law. That can't go on. No time. You better know.
Yes, my brothers, subscribers, testing, 1, 2, 3. We're getting ready to start the class in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes. Like up the video and share the video. We're asking the government, what about the hurricane money? We're asking, what about the hurricane money? They said that the monies were supposed to be start distributed this week, the vouchers, the grants. I think we're hearing some month end. Government, make up your mind that this week or month end, the people might get the money.
At this the people them ask, you know.
Hold there! That is it! Yeah, Mr. Wellness forward to the front island.
Yo, a couple things the people want know. Them say the place I run like big comedy show. I humble your friend, them alone I get help. Me here say you nah send nothing to your phone.
How are you short the hurricane money? We need answer.
Everybody type need answer. If you want to know when the people am gonna get the hurricane money, type we need answer. The government say come next week, which is this week. Money I got issue out. No, we are here. Them say month end. Hey, I wonder if the government thief out the money.
You better answer. We need answer. Your bro God, tell we how I share out the money. We need answer. You better answer. We need answer. Yo, let me make this clear. Me not bash the Prime Minister. No, listen. I am just a concerned citizen. So listen. Make certain say the people them will need help get help.
Before the money start to go missing.
Then I will thief the things out of the barrel. Then I will make the dread get cross. Me here said the man flick stone in a hog pen. And me here said catch the real vase. Right now the thing no look nice. Government fear do more, not cartel and spice. I should massacre issue chicken and rice. If I never bounty, then we would ask Christ. Ashan and Shaggy make people life nice. But that shouldn't be the case. And no artists will vote for fix back the place. So where the insurance money from the check drop?
We no see no MP face.
How are you short the hurricane money? We need answer.
If you need answers, hit the like button, type you need answers. We're getting ready to ask some questions to some answers right now.
You better answer. We need answer. Your bro God, tell we how I share out the money. We need answer. You better answer. We need answer. Yo bro God, the people them say you not like criticism. And then the man criticize you, you diss him. Before you use up the money and build your smart city, when you see some poor people, just give them. Enough misinformation I go around, me know. Enough scamming the in and the thing and it sure. I one thing the people them a complain about you, I say, bro God, you move too slow. Yo bro God, you know enough people rate you. Answers me I look for, me not hate you. Before you give the bigger heads them the whole of the money, poor people want build back them place. How are you short the hurricane money? We need answer. You better answer. We need answer. Your bro God, tell we how I share out the money. We need answer.
Yeah, dog.
You better answer.
Yeah.
We need answer.
Trust me. Oh, there. Yo, bro, God, me just ask question. Me not disrespect you, 'cause you know me rate you. You're the boss. But them questions I need to be answered.
Them need to be answered. And now it is time for us to ask more questions and get some answers. My brother subscribers, I officially use this opportunity to welcome you to your favorite late night talk show, Jamaica Hot Topic, where we bring you the hottest and latest news happening in and around Jamaica. Although it is not late night, my brother subscribers, nonetheless, we're gonna have to class because we have to start the discussion. I welcome you and you and you and you, and I greet you all and I say blessings and welcome. All right. So everybody know how the greetings and the introduction go. First and foremost, we big up Father God, the Lord God Almighty, for his goodness and his grace and his mercy. For it is he that had made us and not we ourselves. If you agree with me, type amen. Next thing I want to big up my moderators, those lovely people whose names are in blue. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for being a part of the team. We really appreciate you. I want to big up all those peoples who are members of the channel, whose names are highlighted in star. And big up yourself, Zena. Moderator Zena, yeah, moderator, yeah, member at the said time. Yes, me love it. Big up yourself, my sister. Blessings to you. Blessings to all the members whose names are highlighted in color with the star beside the name. And I want to big up my viewing audience, listening public, whoever you are, wherever you are. Blessings, and welcome. I'm happy that I could be here to speak to you today. I'm glad that you're here listening. Blessings, and welcome. No, maybe the subscribers, we have to talk about Michelle Charles. That is a hot topic, you know. But I see some other stories that we have to talk about, maybe the subscribers. We must talk about these stories, and I ask you to like and share the video. The first thing we're going to talk about, my the subscribers, I am hearing some information that's happening in a St. Elizabeth. Everybody type St. Elizabeth for me now. Land grabber. Go on in a Jamaica in a St. Elizabeth, you know. Everybody type St. Elizabeth. I hear a lot of people saying that they believe the hurricane is man-made because Andrew Holness talk about smart city and St. Elizabeth. And a lot of people are weary of Andrew Holness. A lot of people are suspicious of Andrew Holness' plan regarding the lands because we know that many people want land at Jamaica. Well, my dear subscribers, I saw an article, and when I saw this article, I said to myself, no, Sam, I have to carry this to my students and viewers and subscribers. I am getting to understand that property demand in St. Elizabeth is on the rise. I wonder if anybody hear what I say. Property demand in St. Elizabeth has skyrocketed. So if St. Elizabeth mash up my viewers and subscribers, why is it that many people want to buy property in a St. Elizabeth? Hey, this is the first story of the evening, you know. And I want everybody to think about it. Everybody said the audio gets low. I don't know how the audio low or why the audio low. I do apologize about it, but my audio is at full 100% on my side. But my dear subscribers, I want you to focus on the screen for me. This article here, it says property demand in St. Elizabeth on the rise, according to the real estate board. And yes, Zena, think about it. Think about it, moderator Zena. And I said to myself, then who want buy up St. Elizabeth land after St. Elizabeth mash up? Some part of St. Elizabeth flood out underwater. Many people would be trying to buy land elsewhere. Dennis, who are these people who are interested in buying lands in a St. Elizabeth? My video subscribers, I'm going to take you to a news from Mouthpiece radio station. And it says, the real estate board says there is an increase in demand for properties in St. Elizabeth following the widespread destruction caused by Hurricane Melissa. And in real estate, that is very questionable. Because if a area was recently damaged by hurricane, many people would try to shy away from that geographical location. But we are seeing, my dear subscribers, where whole heap of people are trying grab land in a St. Elizabeth, and many people are asking, what is happening here? I'm going to be reading an article to you from Mouthpiece radio station because it's them as they bring it up. Hold on, students. Please bear with me 1 second while I get the clip here, so on the screen for you. All right. The article says the real estate board says there's an increase in demand for properties in St. Elizabeth following the widespread destruction caused by Hurricane Melissa. The Category 5 system destroyed countless facilities and damaged the roof of numerous buildings, primarily in the western end of the island on October 28 last year. Chairman of the board, Andrew James, says investors are hoping to cash in on the planned redevelopment of the Breadbasket Parish. Listen to this audio.
I've been getting a lot of calls in terms of persons asking about properties in St. Elizabeth and so on because they think that they will be able to get a good deal now. So whenever the prices increase, they'll benefit from that increase. So there are people who are expecting some great deals now because of what happened. Persons are calling from overseas to find out, hey, any good deals in properties because they hear about all the work or the improvements that will be made. And so they want to purchase the land now so they can take advantage of what is to come. Jamaica is still a preferred destination all around the world. Despite all what is happening, people still want to get a piece of the rock.
Tyler. That's what it says. Meanwhile, Mr. James says buyers are asking more questions than before about the resilience of properties listed for sale on the open market. Listen to this.
Well, one thing for sure, a number of persons, when they're looking at properties now, they're asking the questions. So they'll ask about the type of roof, they want to know in terms of drainage, the glass, if it is hurricane resistant. So yes, the questions are coming now more than ever before.
According to Mr. James, he wants to see a revision of the country's building code. Listen to this.
Well, pretty much most of the houses that have been built in Jamaica, they're somewhat in terms of the structure. Structure is good. However, people are more paying attention now to the type of roof. The type of roof is important and how it is safeguard to the structure. Supported. There are new buildings being built, and of course, these developers are ensuring that the properties are hurricane proof in terms of some of the windows are category 5. They're ensuring because that's what is required at this time. I think basically what might happen is that we might look at the building code again to ensure that all the boxes are ticked where that is concerned.
Well, my brother subscribers, that was Mr. Andrew James, who is the chairman of the real estate board. And what many people are suggesting at this point in time, anybody remember when Andrew Holness talked about St. Elizabeth and the smart city? Could it be that as a result of Andrew Holness' own words and account, a lot of people are gaining interest in St. Elizabeth because they knew that he had plans to build this smart city, my viewers and subscribers. And what a lot of people are saying is that sooner or later, the average Jamaican won't be able to buy a piece of land in this country. Sooner or later, the average Jamaican will not be able to buy a piece of land or buy an apartment. My video subscribers, I am seeing something because you hear who they say want the land? Developers, that is investors, people who are going to spend millions of dollars and earn billions. And the money that they're going to sell those property for, the average Jamaican can't afford it. Now, my video subscribers, I want to ask you a question. How much is the maximum would you pay for a one-bedroom apartment in Jamaica? So yes, Orange Lady, blessings are welcome. Sister Orange Lady says, say that louder. Me I go say it again. Sooner or later, many Jamaicans will not be able to afford a piece of land or be able to buy an apartment or a house. Under this Andrew Holness administration, remember Mark Golden and the PNP had plans to ensure that Jamaicans get access to land and Jamaicans get access to house. And the people lost out on that. And what they're seeing now is an increase in everything. Sooner or later, peer overseas developers are going to take over. And when they buy the land, my business subscribers, and fling up all sorts of apartments, you can't get a piece of land for yourself. But I want to ask everybody an important question. How much would you pay for a one-bedroom apartment in Jamaica? I'm asking a good question, my business subscriber, because I'm going somewhere. How much would you pay for a one-bedroom apartment in Jamaica? How much would you pay? Moderator Zena said 50,000 US. 50,000 US, how much that now? 100,000 US, 15 million. So a $7.5 million that. Moderator Zena said, Asa said $3 million. Come on, students, when you type in the comments, because that one I go shock you. How much would you pay for a one-bedroom apartment in Jamaica? This is going to shock you out of your wits. Come, students, when you type in the comments, some man. Type in the comments. Because I am showing you where it is heading to. Some people not start see the signs at the times yet. But as usual, I a topic we am here to show it to you. Carol Wills said 2 million. 2 million for a one bedroom apartment. That now work, Carol. Come on, students, when you type in the comments, see me, everybody. How much would you pay for a one bedroom apartment in Jamaica? Clifford said 5 million. Who else have anything to say? Well, Jamaica, Empress said 15 million. 15, 1 5. Might be the subscribers. Smith, the Consciousness Corner, say $1.5 million JE, depending on the size. Well, Jamaica, I'm here to shock you out of your wits. Here is a one-bedroom apartment, and get ready for the price of it. 50 million Jamaican dollars. 50. I never say 15. I never say 5 million. I never say 50,000 US. 50 million Jamaican dollars. Everybody type 50 million. 50 million Jamaican dollars for a one bedroom apartment. 50 million. Joan Levine said 10. Orange Lady said 30. Well, my brother subscribers, I want you to look on your screen because we're seeing a one bedroom apartment here selling for 50 million Jamaican dollars. 50. 50. Okay, Louis said 5 million. Lorraine said, teacher, me I pay 10 million. Well, my viewers and subscribers, I want you to look on your screen for me, and like and share up the video for me. $50 million. 50. 50. What you mean by me lie? Me not lie, Smith the consciousness one, you know. Me not tell lies so like that, master. Look on the screen. Jamaica's luxury one bedroom market breaks $50 million threshold. Let me see if I can read the article. It says, this prospective buyer, graceful with strands of gray, followed the skirted realtor up a minimalist tower, paused at the patio to take the view, then sped away in his Porsche. That's what he drives when he's on the island. The realtor whispered to the gleaner on a scene a few months ago. Well, there we have it, my the subscribers. We're seeing where properties in Jamaica, 50 one bedroom, have now skyrocketed past the $50 million mark. And people are saying that they have never, ever seen this kind of price. That is about 300,000 US, my viewers and subscribers. 300,000 US dollars for a one bedroom in a Jamaica. And I'm saying to you and you better take it serious, you know. You see, if you can find a piece of land from now for buying a Jamaica, buy the land and make the land put down and have somebody oversee the land because based on how these prices are matriculating and skyrocketing, sooner or later you can't buy a piece of land. And the question I want to ask my video subscribers, these developers in St. Elizabeth who are hunting the lands like shark, I wonder if it's Andrew Holness friend them. I wonder if it's the said people who Andrew Holness was talking about. Because remember, Andrew Holness hinted at the smart city, you know. Remember, Andrew Holness hinted at the smart city, you know. Could it be that Andrew Holness already have him investor friends line up for pick out St. Elizabeth, my viewers and subscribers? We have to pay attention to these very important topics. LV said, Jamaica, rich people place. Yes, LV. Empress, them now buy it. K said 50 million. Wow. Flowers said $50 million. Carol said poor people can't buy these houses. Flowers said 50 million. My God. Well, it is signs of the time and it is an early warning, my brother subscribers. I just want to say to you, see, if you can buy a piece of land from now, buy the land. And nobody like buy the land and left it. Have somebody watch the land, pluck, my viewers and subscribers, because sooner or later you can't buy land and you can't buy house, especially in areas that you would consider good. I just leave the argument at that and put the conversation out there that those who haven't hear, let them hear. I'll move on into our next topic now, my viewers and subscribers. I saw an article, you see, and the Minister of Justice, Jerry Neville, the Minister of Justice the incompetent J. Ray and nephew himself. He's making a statement, and I want you to listen to this. Remember that Delroy Chuck, is the Minister of Justice. He's not the Minister of Crime. He's not the Minister of Security. Delroy Chuck is the Minister of Justice. Everybody type justice. And I don't see anybody who can say that they get no justice under Delroy Chuck while he's the minister. My video subscribers, I'm going to give you the definition of the word justice. The word justice is means a just behavior or treatment, a concern of justice, peace, or genuine respect for people. You hear that? A genuine respect for people. So if we were supposed to use the definition of justice as a genuine respect for people, it means that this man's title should be a respecter of people. As a justice minister, you should be a respecter of people. You should be somebody who is fair, balanced, well thinking. If you agree with me, type yes. But my viewers and subscribers, can you imagine Delroy Chuck is making a statement? Justice Minister warns 50% decline in murder for 2026. You're more concerned about the reduction in murder. That is not your portfolio. That is for the Minister of National Security or for the Minister of Defense. Your portfolio is to ensure that the people of Jamaica get justice against the police who have murdered them unjustly. Anybody see the point I'm making? Delroy Chuck seems as if he does not know the portfolio with which has been assigned to him. It seems like him don't know the portfolio. Him don't know what portfolio demands and requires, my brother subscribers. You are talking that you want to see a reduction in murder. As a justice minister who is supposed to be the fair minister, the balance minister, we don't see you talking that you need Jamaicans to get justice. We don't see you talk and say you need the police to be fair and balanced. I don't hear you say you're calling for a 50% reduction in the amount of police fatalities. Anybody see the point I'm making? As a justice minister, your priority should ensure that the people of Jamaica are treated fairly, with respect. Your duty is that you should ensure that the people of Jamaica say, yes, we're getting the amount of justice that we deserve. Justice means you're being treated fairly without bias. You're given due process. Look at how many people are being murdered in the country under questionable circumstances. And this is where he should come up in Jamaica. He should be the first person, to make a statement and say, as the justice minister, I am concerned for Jamaicans because that is my portfolio. Apparently, this man is in the wrong ministry, Jamaica. He doesn't know what the portfolio demands. And I'm saying to you that he must resign. I don't see which one of them JLP wicked old Tegeregia we are do according to the portfolio. None of them. Why Jamaica, we're in a one sad state, I'm telling you the honest truth. We're in a sad state where the justice minister is more concerned about other things than concerned about the justice being meted out to the Jamaican people. I am making it clear that he has failed the Jamaican people and he should quickly evacuate the post, my viewers and subscribers. The one of them must evacuate, as a matter of fact. It just goes to show that these people are wicked and they don't care for the Jamaican people. And let me move on into my next story, my viewers and subscribers. I never hear this man as a justice minister come out and demand justice for the people of Jamaica. I want to ask you, my viewers and subscribers, has any of you ever heard him come out and demand justice for anybody yet? As a justice minister, whenever the police breach people's constitutional right, you should be the first person out there asking for a fair and thorough investigation. But we've never seen him act in the interest of the Jamaican people. Never seen him call out for justice. Never seen him beg for justice. We've never seen him demand justice for the citizens of Jamaica. Yet it's our salary paying him. So apparently, somebody in the wrong position, and it is our own interest to get him out. My viewers and subscribers, I ask you to like and share the video. I'm just showing you the type of people that we have running the country, I'm just showing you the type of people that we have running in the country. The amount of people we hear are dead. And we don't hear this man come out and say justice for the poor who can't afford the lawyers and justice for the poor who are not well connected. The only justice he cares about is J. Ray and Neville and the justice in his pocket. He's an absolute shame as a justice minister and he should be taken away. Let me move on into my next topic now, my beloved subscribers. I am going to touch on the whole issue of Michelle Charles now. If we're not ready for the Michelle Charles issue, everybody type ready.
Don't play with me.
If everybody ready for the Michelle Charles issue, I want to know for type ready, ready, ready. Because Michelle Charles, I am purporting to you, Jamaica, that Michelle Charles is a liar. And just like how Andrew Holness lied about the $75 million being for cleanup and not for repairing church after Jamaicans, start pressuring him, she now has found herself in the hot water, Michelle Charles, and she's trying to take herself out of the hot water, my beloved subscribers. And as much as she's trying to take herself, we're going to keep her right back in. Now, my beloved subscribers, according to what we're here, Crystal Lee, who is the state minister for health, Christopher Tufton is the Minister of Health. Crystal Lee is his junior minister, and Crystal Lee works on behalf of him. Now, when Crystal Lee was going to the hospital, my video subscribers, she went there in a government position. She went there on a government business.
Don't play with me.
I want everybody to look at it. See it here? Crystal Lee. This is Crystal Lee right here. On your screen is Crystal Lee. She's the one that's clad in black and the blue jeans. And beside her is the liar Michelle Charles. Now, Jamaica, a lot of people are exposing Michelle Charles, because she is a pathological liar. And she doesn't understand that people are picking her up for who exactly she is. Now, my video subscribers, here's what it is. Crystal Lee made a visit to the hospital. And Michelle Charles, my viewers and subscribers, is saying to us that she was in her dental office and she heard that Crystal Lee was passing. Listen what Michelle Charles say, She was in her dental office and she heard that Crystal Lee was passing and she decided to stop. Here or not. And when she decided to stop, the citizens, hear me,
Still in.
and according to her, the staff at the hospital saw her and knew that she was Michelle Charles. And they said to her, "Oh, please stay, Michelle Charles. Please stay." That is what she said, my beloved subscribers. And the question I'm asking to everybody, do you believe Michelle Charles? Because on this clip that she posted on her page, my beloved subscribers, she's saying that she welcome, that is what she's saying. She is saying that she welcomed the state minister, Crystal Lee. So if on your page, if on your social media, Michelle Charles, you're saying that we welcome Crystal Lee, the state minister, how is it that you're going to say, "Oh, I was just in my office and I was passing, and when I passed and they saw me, they said, 'Oh, you're the former MP. Please stay,
To the
please
CVM
stay,
News.
please stay.'" Jamaica, get ready to listen to this clip from Michelle Charles. And I want you to tell me if Michelle Charles is telling a lie or if you believe Michelle Charles. Let's go into this clip right now. I want you to listen to Michelle Charles, my video subscribers, as she's being exposed for her frivolous lies that she's telling my dear subscribers. Listen to Michelle Charles with the biggest lie of all and tell me if you believe her for even one teeny tiny second. Listen to Michelle Charles here, and then I'm going to play what she put on her page. Let's listen to what she's saying because she knows, sister, we are watch our page in Jamaica. Listen to what the news is saying about her first, and then afterwards, we're going to go to her page. Let's go.
To this CVM News follow-up now, former St. Thomas Eastern Member of Parliament, Dr. Michelle Charles, has pushed back strongly against opposition claims her recent presence at the Princess Margaret Hospital during an official tour signaled government's effort to sideline elected members of Parliament. Nika Lewis has the response.
Reality and perception are now being debated by the former JLP MP in Eastern St. Thomas, Dr. Michelle Charles, and members of the opposition People's National Party following a recent tour by State Minister Crystal Lee. Has accused the government of allowing defeated candidates to perform official duties in constituencies, citing Dr. Charles's appearance with the state minister on January 9 in Eastern St. Thomas. The PNP says the visit breached protocol and disrespected the elected MP Rose Shaw, insisting she was neither informed nor invited. Dr. Charles, in issuing a formal rebuttal, insists her visit was unplanned.
Listen to Michelle Charles, Michelle Charles said her visit was unplanned. Everybody type unplanned. Because on the TV, Michelle Charles saying that her visit is unplanned. But on her social media page, she said, oh, today we welcomed Crystal Lee, State Minister in the Ministry of Health. So if it was unplanned, you're going on social media after you're getting the backlash. You're going on social media and saying it was unplanned. But you're going on the news and saying it was unplanned. But on your social media page, you deliberately, distinctly said, today we welcome Crystal Lee. That don't seem unplanned to me. Listen to Michelle Charles' news report. Listen to what she's telling the news. And then I'm going to take it to her social media page. Let's go.
Charles says hospital staff recognized her and asked her to stay.
What? Jamaica, you hear that? Michelle Charles said the hospital staff see her. I said, oh, Michelle Charles, stay. You're the former MP. Please stay, Michelle Charles. Please stay. Michelle Charles, you're very important. Please. Jamaica, what a woman lie. The woman said this, the hospital staff see her, recognize her, and tell her to stay. Listen to this.
Charles says hospital staff recognized her and asked her to stay.
I was not invited or formally notified and had no prior knowledge of Minister of State, the Honorable Crystal Lee's visit to our hospital. As is my routine, I was in my Morant Bay dental office where I
She said she was in our Morat Bay dental office, okay?
usually am sometimes during the week. As is my routine, I was in my Morant Bay dental office where I usually am sometimes during the week, and I was informed that Minister Lee was at the hospital. I decided to stop by briefly and say hello. Upon my arrival, the members of the hospital staff recognized me, welcomed me warmly, and asked that I remain.
She said that the staff them recognize her and tell her to stay. Jamaica, do you believe Michelle Charles? Everybody type in the comment. Do you for a moment believe Michelle Charles? Michelle Charles said the staff them see her and say, Michelle Charles, good girl, stay. Michelle Charles said the hospital staff see her and say, please don't go. Please stay. Please stay. Don't go. Jamaica, what a woman lie. Winnie, sister Winnie, the woman lie. Jamaica, said the woman said the staff tell her, say, don't go. Please. Jamaica, you can imagine the staff that were busy about the patients when them a treat. Can you imagine the staff that were busy about better salary, better working condition? Which staff are gonna look past she and tell her, say, don't go. Please stay. Murder! Wanna like up the video for me there? No, me go play it back for no. No, me have to play this back Jamaica. Listen to Michelle Charles. Michelle Charles said the staff till I say, don't go. Please stay.
Or formally notified.
Recognized her and asked her to stay. And Charles says hospital staff recognized her and asked her to stay.
I was not invited or formally notified and had no prior knowledge of Minister of State, the Honorable Crystal Lee's visit to our hospital. As is my routine, I was in my Morant Bay dental office, where I usually am, sometimes during the week, and I was informed that Minister Lee was at the hospital. I decided to stop by briefly and say hello. Upon my arrival, the members of the hospital staff recognized me, welcomed me warmly, and asked that I remain.
She said the staff says she must stay.
So I agreed.
The former MP denies any intent to usurp authority and accuses the opposition of spreading misinformation.
I remain focused on
She said, we and the opposition have spread misinformation. Well, on the winning. Me go take the call after. She said, we and the opposition are tell lie panar. She said, lie everybody are telling her. Listen to her.
supporting healthcare workers and advocating for improved services for the people of Eastern St. Thomas. And I will always engage respectfully with institutions serving our communities. The statement from Philip Paulwell about the government bypassing elected representatives is false and lacks merit.
However, the opposition PNP insists it will raise the matter in Parliament and demand accountability.
Jamaica, you hear what Michelle Charles said? Michelle Charles said that is lie the PNP are telling it is false. Just listen back to this again, my brother, subscribers. Listen back to this.
Elected representatives is false and lacks merit. From Philip Paulwell about the government bypassing elected representatives is false and lacks merit.
She's saying that the statement by Philip Paulwell and everybody else who is saying that the JLP administration is bypassing the People's National Party, who is the elected representative, she said it is false and it lacks merit. Jamaica, you just hear Michelle Charles tell us that she was passing or she heard that Crystal Lee was there and she decided to go over there and the staff tell her, say, don't go, please stay. Jamaica, you're going to hear Michelle Charles in this clip. Tell us, you're going to hear Michelle Charles in this clip on our social media page. See it here, Dr. Michelle Charles on TikTok. Dr. Michelle Charles on TikTok and Dr. Michelle Charles on Facebook. You're going to hear she upon social media. She put this in a Jamaica. It come like she forgets that she put it on social media. Here are welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee. Jamaica, look on the screen and tell me if you not see the word welcoming. When you look on the screen for me now and tell me if you not see the word welcoming. For our page, listen up. Listen to her now, Jamaica. Listen to her.
Today, we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee. Today, we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee. Today, we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee. Today, we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee.
Here are today we had the honor of today we had the honor of welcoming the play it again. She said today we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee. So I want to ask you a question, liar Dottie Michelle. If it was unplanned, oh you there on social media put up big speech, but today we had the honor and pleasure of welcoming Jamaica. You see that it doesn't make any sense. You see that Michelle Charles is lying because she's telling the news. Oh, I was just there and the staff saw me. And the staff said, don't go. Please stay. Please stay. Don't go. So on one instance, she's telling us that, and the staff beg me for stay. Then on the other hand, on our social media page, she is saying that she welcomed Crystal Lee. Listen to it again.
Today, we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee, our state minister in the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
It is is not your duty, Michelle Charles. Jamaica, you hear her? Over here, so she just said the staff tell her to stay, you know. Me go play it back for you, know. She said the staff told her to stay. Listen to it.
Visit to our hospital. As is my routine, I was in my Morant Bay dental office, where I usually am, sometimes during the week, and I was informed that Minister
Listen, this is what you tell the news, you know. See her over here, so I tell the news that she in her dental office. She's telling the news that she in our dental office. But over here, so she tell everybody on social media, say, oh, I welcome Crystal Lee. Listen to her, my peers and subscribers, and tell me if I don't lie the girl I tell.
hospital. As is my routine, I was in my Morant Bay dental office, where I usually am, sometimes during the week, and I was informed that Minister Lee was at the hospital. I decided to stop by briefly and say hello. Upon my arrival, the members of the hospital staff recognized me, welcomed me warmly, and asked that I remain. So
The staff, she said the staff tell her, said, don't go, please stay. But over here, so she is telling everybody in the world, says she welcome Crystal Lee. You see the point that I'm making? So I want to ask you, Michelle Charles, did you welcome Crystal Lee or a buck up in a Crystal Lee? Who do we believe? Should we believe the statement that you gave to the news? That you're in your dental office and your ears a crystal leader there and you went there? Or should we believe what you posted on your social media before you start getting fire under your skin? Before a lot of people start talking about it. She posted on her social media and said, I am welcoming Crystal Lee. But when the pressure licked her, she said, oh no, I was passing. Listen to her again on social media.
today, we had the pleasure of welcoming the Honorable Crystal Lee, our state minister in the Ministry
But it's not your duty. You are not the member of parliament. And with that being and with that information out there, I put up the first poll of the night and I asked the question: do you believe Michelle Charles? Everybody like and share the video for me, there, please, students. Like and share the video for me. Do you believe Michelle Charles? Because Jamaica, this is the first thing we're talking about, you know. In the next, because it's two problems she found herself in Jamaica. One, she found herself where she enough up herself in here. So Anna start about, oh, we welcome Crystal Lee. You never welcome nobody. You are not the MP. Sister Gloria Morris, my general manager. Big up yourself, man. Say moderator. Patrick Mendes, a big you up, and moderator Zena, big you up. Lord, Sister Gloria, your students, I'm a big you up, man. Your moderators, I'm a big you up. Big up yourself, Gloria, who general manager. You know, you're large, you know. Malivan, who moderator, how you doing, sister? God bless you, my friend, man. Big up yourself and love and respect to you every time. God bless all of my moderator and my nice students, them. Jamaica, do you believe Michelle Charles? May have two answers. Just type yes or no. Because in that instance, we don't believe her. We're going to go into an issue where some monies were spent. The question I'm asking in the poll: do you believe Michelle Charles? It's simple. Please participate by either clicking yes or no. Do you believe her? Carol says she lie like our prime minister. The two of them are too lied. Make her get Sister Winnie for rub out the girl, because Sister Winnie was calling to pepper her skin. Make her get Sister Winnie on the line. Hold on. Make her get Sister Winnie on the line. What they're doing is damage control, you know. What they're doing is called damage control. Sister Winnie, what a way this woman you lie, Sister Winnie. You believe her?
Listen to me. That woman is, don't forget the father lie. Look at the amount of land he take for $1,000. Huh? The brother lie, she lie. The whole of the childs are liars. She's a lying. Look at she's dress. So that's how she dressed to go to her clinic. Huh? Michelle Charles, one answer I want to ask you. You got to go to prison because
Wait,
you use the money
she
that
used
was
the
meant for the
money.
people for
She
yourself.
used the money for show, and the money was for the football club. The money was for
But
the
I'm not listen.
football club,
Is
Winnie.
is it one she used say she have to scrub off her foot back that is so bad? Huh? You foot back full of a cracky. You's a lie. Look at you. You look like something that maybe you did drunk, because we know that you did like the 1 and 2. You
Lord
know what I mean?
Jesus.
Maybe you did take too much. So you get dressed quick and powder your face and put on your wig and you run down there. Huh? You lying
Yes.
son of a mother so and so.
So,
You
so
lie.
I want to ask you one question, Winnie. If we don't believe her on the statement, because she's telling the media that she in our dental office, here's a crystal leader down there, and pass down there, and the staff see her and say, "Oh, you stay, Michelle Charles, stay," and the staff, "Well, on Panari, Winnie," and them, "Well, on Panari," and say, "Don't go, Michelle Charles,
The woman
don't go, don't
The woman
go."
was working good. The woman used the money at least 5 years. We must know get the receipt of every cent you spend in your what you call that word constituency, right?
Constituency,
And
that's right.
you make you don't spend no money. That's why they vote your ass out. Where
Hey,
you too damn thief. You thief and you take up a thing and push on the one woman because she come asking for a little help.
so Winnie, you
You
never
go on
forget that.
trouble, Rose.
Everybody
Is the
remember when
wrong
she pushed the
person
orange
you and
something
your
under the
brother and
lady,
your father do. Is the wrong person I'm troubling is Rose. Rose
Yes.
is no sweet brother. And the people down there love her. That's why they vote her for her twice in less than 6 months. She beat no ass. Leave her alone, Rose. Charles woman. I don't even want to call her no name. Say I don't like calling no name. Eh? No. No, they not say I don't like calling no name. Huh? You two thief, the whole of you thief from father, daughter, and son. Whole of you thief, man. We want to see your books for 5 years. I bet you don't spend a cent on the people them down there. I know you're running around, but you like a N1 cock. Huh?
But you need to give account for the money where she's spending. She have to give
Eh,
account because the
She
taxpayers'
have to
money.
miss
So the question I'm going to ask: Are we going to sit down and let this go under the carpet as
not
usual?
Miss Shaw, not Miss Rose. No. She ain't gonna let it go. And I hope this time when this is what I want. When Miss Rosha go in Parliament and ask the question, and that woman that dress so she's going to America in a coat and shoes and boot, turn off any mic. We whole of
Yes.
them must stand up and don't walk out. Stand up and make noise in there. We're giving them 2 months, 3 months. Now it's time to hack. We was giving them time for the new ones to get themselves together that did not know Parliament,
Yes.
right? Or Parliament rules. We got to stand up and don't walk out. Stand up, who let you get up and stand up.
The PNP,
Stand up and
tomorrow
tell
is
she.
Parliament. I will hope that the PNP pressures this issue in a
That what
Parliament
I mean.
tomorrow.
Listen to me. There's a case for the what that woman that they said as what's his name that did die, the woman with the
Who?
land with Colby. What's the name?
Do we call me to tell again?
But
Silvera,
yeah,
Melissa
she
Silvera.
could it be that's why 2013 run America? Maybe she's not the one who's gonna sit in the chair tomorrow.
My
Cause she
God.
gone America, the case started and allegedly her name is on it.
Lord Jesus, what a judgment, eh?
That's why she must be running America. You see photograph of her that she dressed up in a Jamaica airport
I see our
with
favor one Wisco
coat.
Eskimo. I see our favor one Wisco winter Eskimo to
Man,
cloth. I see her.
she looked like a mad woman dressing. So you know what I mean. She reminded me of a friend that I get to know coming over here. She said she dressed in cardigan, gloves,
Yes.
and everything, not knowing the West Indies was hot.
Boy,
Right?
Juliet,
So
Juliet do
she
have
now
no,
dressed in a
she not have
Jamaica.
no
I mean, never know
qualities
Jamaica
as,
was cool.
she not have no qualities as a prime minister wife.
Anyway,
She not have no good qualities.
going back to that Charles woman, lady,
Yes.
you lie. I mean, and your teeth, the whole of lie in a parliament,
Yes.
the whole of lie. That old man, Chuck, he's about 90 now, isn't he? What is he doing in parliament?
I don't know what them be, but then now
And
let go
that
the money
woman is
sweet
about
them.
80 now. What's she doing in a parliament?
The money
Jesus
sweet
Christ, and
them.
she don't have no pick me. What's she in the parliament to do?
The money sweet them, they're not letting go. But I'm about to bring the clip to people now because we have
No,
to
man.
ask about this money. We can't just let it go. She
Yes,
spend
come
the
on,
money and the money
Charles, you
have it.
got to be in prison. You should use a thief. Use a thief like Andrew. You're a thief.
Lord
Thief.
Jesus.
You thief the money and you in America and say you home now and you happy. Will you come back to Jamaica for?
But the people them say she
To
can't
thief more
practice
money
dentistry.
again?
People them say she can't practice dentistry in America because of pure
But
excitement she go
she
on
went
with.
back to America when she lost and said she's home and she's glad to be home. So why you come back to undermine Miss Rose? You're joking. You people that will eat you for supper down there, yeah?
It look like
They
America run
love
her
Miss
out.
Rose. They will eat you. They're not liking it. Want to stop it? And Andrew tell her to stop it. Cause you know what's going on. You know everything because you got everything in your office. So you know what she up to. Tell her to leave Miss Rose alone.
And they must respect the People's National Party and realize
And
that the people
respect because
vote for
when you
them.
lot was in office, we never trouble you lot.
Yes.
When is a troublemaker, I pity me as pity I couldn't be 20 years young and I in a Jamaica. When I see fire.
Yes.
Because the lady don't trouble you when you was in office. And now you out of office, the people kick you out because you didn't spend a cent on them nor look after them. And you coming back now but you're gonna I was in my office and I was told she there and gone there. Oh, I
Elisha
wasn't
tell.
invited, you to
Lie.
damn line bitch.
Lord Jesus.
Okay, yeah.
All
Have a
right,
good night.
Sister
Thanks
Winnie.
for taking my call.
All right,
Yeah,
my dear.
thanks.
Blessings, blessings. Students, don't like up the life for me. The Sister Winnie no easy. No, Sister Winnie say you damn what's it not. But anyway, my video subscribers, I want you to listen to this clip.
Yeah.
Listen to this clip from Colin Bell, my video subscribers, and you're going to hear exactly what it is alleged that Michelle Charles did. I want everybody to like up the video. The election in Jamaica happened September 3rd. Michelle Charles lost the election September 3rd. She knew that she was no longer the member of parliament September 3rd. And it's understood that she still went and spent monies. And not only did she spend the money, she used some of the money on herself. Jamaica, listen to this clip, like up the video, and tell me what you think. Listen to this.
Something. Yeah, I understand that you found something very, very disturbing because people are talking about the junior minister in the Ministry of Health inviting the former MP, and we're going to talk about that. But here is something, my listeners and viewers, more serious and dangerous than what happened at the hospital. Rosemary Shaw, tell us what you found about the CDA fund and Michelle Charles.
Shaka, when I delve into the expenditure of the former member of parliament, there was I think it was about close to $900,000 at the Western Sports that was allocated. 2 clubs wrote letters to the member of parliament.
Everybody listen to this, Everybody listen what it is alleged that Michelle Charles do, And the receipts are there, Everybody like up the video and listen what Michelle Charles do. Because if you lost the election, you should not be spending any money. Listen what Michelle Charles do.
About the CDA fund and Michelle Charles.
Shaka, when I delve into the expenditure of the former member of parliament, there was I think it was about close to $900,000 at the Western Sports that was allocated. 2 clubs wrote letters to the member of parliament asking for assistance.
Yes.
And she used those clubs' name, and I can call it. One of the clubs is in Johnstone, the other one is Port Morant All Star.
Yes.
That those clubs wrote asking for assistance.
Yes.
It was approved, and the money was at the Western Sports. Can you imagine the member of parliament, after losing on October 18th, authorized her driver to go to Western Sports to pick up personal items? And I tell you, these are personal items that she wear. You see her jump.
Hold on there. Did everybody hear that? So you're saying that Michelle Charles, after she lose the election, some money was available. Two football club in a St. Thomas request money. And you're saying that after Michelle Charles lose the election, you're saying that she tell our driver, everybody type driver. Are you telling me that Michelle Charles tell our driver fi go down a in sports and go buy things pretending to be for the club when it's only for Michelle Charles' personal use? No, Jamaica, only listen to this and tell me if this right. Tell me if this right on the ball out judgment.
One of the clubs is in Johnstone, the other one is Portmore located. Two clubs wrote letters to the Member of Parliament asking for assistance.
Yes.
And she used those clubs' name, and I can call it. One of the clubs is in Johnstone, the other one is Portmore All Star.
Yes.
That those clubs wrote asking for assistance.
Yes.
It was approved, and the money was at the Western Sports. Can you imagine the Member of Parliament, after losing on October 18th, authorize her driver?
Everybody type driver, driver. Don't stop at all. Drive and drive and drive all at all. Driver! I wonder if we're not a thief. Hey! Listen to this. Michelle Charles. But if you are not the member of parliament, Michelle Charles, oh, your driver do business. Hey!
Yes.
It was approved, and the money was at the Western Sports. Can you imagine the Member of Parliament, after losing on October 18th, authorize her driver to go to Western Sports to pick up personal items? And I tell you, these are personal items that she wear. You see her jumping up and down in some kites.
Leggings.
Right? I have the receipt.
Yeah, I understand that you.
So Jamaica, so Michelle Charles. So anybody remember say Ruel Reid did I use him driver? Anybody remember say Ruel Reid use him driver and him helper? No, Jamaica, we have caught Michelle Charles in the anky panky. Michelle Charles and is caught in the cookie of the anky panky. And I want to see if we're not going to pressure Michelle Charles. Everybody type pressure. Soup, soup, pressure, pressure. Soup, soup, pressure, pressure. Who under pressure? Michelle Charles. Who under pressure? Michelle. Come on, everybody. Wanna take out some coconut soup or manish water soup, no? Or red pea soup or chicken foot soup. Now, my viewers and subscribers, gonna listen what Michelle Charles has done. Remember, Ruel Reid used him driver. I know everybody type driver. Remember, Ruel Reid used him driver and use the helper and use everybody name for put money in a. And Michelle Charles send her driver for go buy things. She never use herself, you know. She send her driver, my viewers and subscribers, for go buy things, go buy tights and punny printer and all kind of thing for herself. And she knows that she wasn't supposed to do it because she's not the MP. Jamaica, listen to Andrea cuss out her clock. Listen to this.
And Michelle Charles was no longer Member of Parliament. She took those items on October 18, 2025.
What you saying?
So I immediately wrote to the head of the CDF. I wrote the letter. I sent all the necessary evidences. And I'm telling you, a lot of persons in the office expressed shock.
But that's a thief in Michelle. That is thief, man.
That a thief type thief. If the hey, see night sweet, oh yeah, she in a pony printer. Go buy all. You never see her in her tights and run up and down a jog yet. That's what she do. She put on her tights, them, you know, and jog all over and watch every patrol and put it up on social media. Jamaica, may I ask one question? If that is thieving type, thief him. Did anybody remember say Ruel Reid use him driver and him helper? Did anybody remember say Ruel Reid use him driver and him helper? Why is it that all these people are use driver and helper for take money, thief money, rob money, thief money, hide money? No! Unaball out thief for me there. Listen to this again, my viewers and subscribers. Listen to this.
And Michelle Charles was no longer member of parliament. She
Yes.
took those items on October 18, 2025.
What you saying?
So I immediately wrote to the head of the CDF.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote the letter. I sent all the necessary evidences. And I'm telling you, a lot of persons in the office expressed shock.
But
at
that's
what
a
they had
thief in
seen.
mission. That is thief, man.
Yes, Unaball out thief in Michelle Charles. The people them say your father thief how much land out of St. Thomas. And they say you start thief tights. Hey, hey, hey.
That is thieving.
Mhm.
That is dishonesty,
Well,
Misha.
yes. And
Mighty.
you know, they, this lady, she feels so entitled, and you have the cronyism, the nepotism,
Mm,
because remember, her uncle Wentworth Charles
mm.
is the chairman of Southeast Regional Health Authority.
Mighty God. The
Ah,
one with the drill bangarang. Lord
yes.
God.
Hold on there. So Wentworth Charles, you are Michelle Charles. But it look like so the Charles family still run Jamaica and still have a piece of Jamaica, man. Cause the father get too much land. They say the other uncle control one other part. Jamaica, it look like the Charles have them tentacles in a Jamaica like octopus. You ever see an octopus with whole heap of tentacles and whole heap of fingers? No, Jamaica has some serious family business. Yes! Somebody said thief in the Pernell Charles bloodline. Lord Jesus, Jamaica, them run the country. Listen to this, you know. Them say uncle a thief, everybody a thief. But the question I want to ask Jamaica, should we just sit down and allow this to go like this and just say it's another thief? Or should we try to pressure this case? That is the question I'm asking you. Should we just sit down and allow this to go? Should we turn a blind eye and let it be another 9-day wonder? Or should we try to press this issue? Because try no say if PNP do anything wrong, labor rights are gonna bring it go a mouthpiece. Them are gonna bring it go upon the media. My dear subscribers, I'm asking you the question. Should we sit down and turn a blind eye, or should we raise this issue in a parliament and demand accountability? What do you think?
This lady, she feels so entitled, and you have the cronyism, the nepotism,
Mm,
because remember, her uncle Wentworth Charles
mm.
is the chairman of Southeast Regional Health Authority.
Mighty God. The
Ah,
one with the drill
yes,
bangarang. Lord
yes.
God. Mhm.
So she feels so entitled, the nepotism, the cronyism. That's why she could just turn up at the hospital. According to her, she left. I saw a video clip in this evening where she said she left.
Jamaica. So if Michelle Charles tell lie about the video with Crystal Lee, say, "Oh, I was in my office and I passed," and the Charles said, "Don't," and the office, the hospital worker said, "Don't go, please stay." So if she's telling lie about an official visit, are you going to believe her when she gives the explanation about her driver making these personal purchases in the name of the constituency? Because she's going to give a response, You have to expect her to give a response. Are you going to believe her? And that is the question I'm asking you. Because if you can't believe her with one simple thing, for just say, "Oh, Crystal Lee came and I went there and I'm sorry." If we can't believe her in that simple matter, will you believe her when she give explanation about missing monies or unaccounted or misappropriation of monies?
Her dental practice, well,
Mhm.
The jury is still out on that dental practice.
You mean the
And it
bogus
went to
dental
the
practice in the US where
hospital.
she that fish closed down?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, jury is still out on that one,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And the video that was being circulated does not depict what she's saying this evening. They continue to insult people's intelligence
She said she
and don't know
denying.
that
She, Ishmael, you have that where she said
yeah,
she denying. She denying that she was on a tour.
She said, don't go. She said she was in her dental office. Jamaica, these people are a set of liars. I'm going to play it back again, listening,
All Star,
Yes.
that those clubs wrote asking for assistance, wrote letters to the Member of Parliament reports that was allocated. Two clubs wrote letters to the Member of Parliament asking for assistance.
So two clubs in a St. Thomas, two football clubs. We know that the football clubs are under-resourced, understaffed, and everything. And you mean to tell me that instead of turning over the money and helping the club, Jamaica, a two football club, See, the other day, Jamaica qualified for World Cup, and it was the best thing. And I tried qualifying. Everybody I said, boy, Jamaica need to spend more in a football. We need to develop our football programs and give our footballers a better chance. Whole heap of people had a lot of things to say. Anybody remember said the other day we had a World Cup qualifier where Jamaica and Curacao was qualifying for the World Cup at National Stadium. And several people are saying that Jamaica is underspending in football. And you mean to tell me that two football clubs wrote to Michelle Charles asking for help? Jamaica, two football club write to Michelle Charles and ask her, say, MP, you are the MP for St. Thomas, and we are St. Thomas residents. We are asking for help, the club, and she write and get the money. My viewers and subscribers, it is alleged over 900,000 are close to it. And Michelle Charles, it wouldn't appear that if the club got the money, but her driver. But Michelle Charles, oh, your driver still a go shop for you and you lose election. Oh, your driver still a shop for constituency and you lose election.
Two clubs wrote letters to the Member of Parliament asking for assistance.
Yes.
And she used those clubs' name, and I can call it. One of the clubs is in Johnstone, the other one is Port Morant All Star.
Yes.
That those clubs
Michelle Charles, your father get you with how much acres of land. So you must get you with the tight stem and the pony printer.
wrote asking for assistance.
Yes.
It was approved, and the money was at the Western Sports. Can you imagine the Member of Parliament, after losing on October 18th, authorized her driver to go to Western Sports to pick up personal items? And I tell you, these are personal items that she wear. You see her jumping up and down in some tights.
Leggings.
Right? I have the receipt.
Yeah, I understand that you found something very.
Michelle Charles, them say the tights them we are buy and the leggings them and everything and other things. And Jamaica, the receipts are out there. So I am opening the phone line and I'm asking everybody, what should the PNP do about this? What should Jamaicans do about it? Is it a case where we say, boy, at the PNP have to talk about it? Or is it a case where Jamaicans talk about it and keep it relevant? How do we address this matter? Is it going to be another 9-day wonder like the Daryl Vaz $1.4 billion school bus scandal? Is it going to be another case? This is what me are asking the students. What is going to happen, or what do you think is going to happen? You know, well, in a second, me say me can play Michelle Charles in our pony printer. Me say me can find her in the pony printer.
Yes, that topic.
Mr. Unequally
Yes,
Yoke, you know, see Michelle Charles in a pony printer, you know, want to labor
yeah, me
right.
never call about and tell us boy about me say it bring up because I never tell us say it's a family at the Southeast Regional. And Princess Margaret is also in the Southeast Regional Health Authority.
I lie ya tell. Hold on there,
Yeah, Princess.
Mr. Me know say use that man when at the health field, Mr. Unequally Yoke. What you say? You say
Yeah, man.
Princess Margaret Hospital in St. Thomas. It falls under the purview of the
Southeast Regional
Southeast
Health
Health
Authority.
Regional Authority, Sarah.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah,
saying
Southeast
that
Health.
Southeast Regional Health Authority, Sarah, and you're saying that our uncle, our cousin, him run the head of the hospital in a Sarah?
Yes, yeah, man. And that me that call about to make you understand, say. That's why she know about everything that take place out there. Because I'm at the head of, yeah, man.
You raise a
Princess
very
Margaret
good
follow
point.
it.
You raise a very good point, because me I say, if him at the head of Sarah, him can simply say, boy, my cousin, and you know, say, Crystal Leah come. Talk the truth, no pick up what you talk about. That's why we don't
Yeah.
believe her for a minute when she said that, oh,
Right.
she in our dental office and she decided to pass, and the staff tell her, say, don't go, please stay.
See, come and get a piece of it, not even the counselor, even the counselor where my girl beat. He was there too.
What we are say?
He was there, right?
So what you think need for happen to this,
He,
Mr. Unequally Yoke? What you think need to happen?
uh,
What steps you need
teacher,
think to
them
be
need to
taken
go
in
to
this
jail.
matter? But
Them a whole for
how does it
action,
begin?
teacher.
How does it begin? Who filed the report at the Jamaican? What steps you think need to take in all
Teacher,
aspects?
a whole heap of step need for we take, teacher. A whole heap of step need. Because the teacher, just look on it. The
And from the
person that
CDF,
shall be,
at the Constituency Development Fund, CDF, and she lost the constituency September 3rd. So after September 3rd, Mr. Unequal York, she not supposed to touch the constituency development
but
fund none at all.
that's why I say she for go to jail. And the next title I can't understand, teacher. The councillor that Shaw beat in the by-election, he was there and he's a teacher at for the children at the school, teacher.
My God.
The children, what about the children at the school? He was there too, you know. Well, he should have been in school to teach the children, them, you know. He was there
It's a wicked set of
and he should
corruption
be in
people and
school to teach the children, them.
it's a wicked set of corrupt people around the country, Wicked set
Teacher,
of
I be
corrupt
a
people around
family
the country.
teacher. Them, well, them get out one, right? The charge them get out one, right? And when they take a start now, the wholeness them. I be a family around Jamaica, teacher.
You have the Vaz, you have the Charles, you have the wholenesses, start the truth now. Eh?
Right, that me I tell you,
You have the Samudas, eh?
teacher be
One big family business from poor people money. Mr. Unequally,
it was a
you
if a poor people pitney, you know, a whole party that come out of this, you know. I mean, once we parliament are going to do tomorrow when this thing
yes,
are carry up and if once the police now take action with this thing here for the people them with people money, taxpayers money we have proof. This thing you have proven a
the
teacher.
receipt. Them they know Mr. Unequally Yoke, Rosemary Shaw have the receipt and several other people have the receipt. But I want to see what is going to become of it. Is it going to be a 9-day wonder like everything else? Eh?
Like every that more want to know teacher, so me want you follow it up in a teacher in the program. Are you a program you listen most enough get certain information. I glimpse for other program yet. Not the
Yes,
glimpse, but to learn, to get the full facts certain time, I have to listen to your program. Right? I can't follow up every program. Just
yes,
listen piece. Right? I'm right something already, teacher, but hopefully things can run away and we'll do something for the ladies then for Valentine Day. We can get to, we get to.
yes.
All
Cool,
right?
man. Blessings to you, man, Mr. Unequally Yoke.
Blessing.
Need check it
All
out,
right.
man. Big up yourself.
Yeah.
Blessings. Yes. My video subscribers, does anybody else have anything to say on the matter? Does anybody else have anything to say on the matter? What should happen? Should the PNP raise this issue in Parliament tomorrow? My video subscribers, should the PNP raise this issue in Parliament tomorrow? Should the PNP raise this issue in Parliament tomorrow? Should it be brought to the Director of Corruption? Should it be brought to the Director of Public Prosecution, DPP? Is it a case where we're going to turn a blind eye And just like the $1.4 billion school bus scandal, we say, boy, make this a one year go on, man, make it stay. Them a thief, make it stay. Or is it that we're going to take a stand and do something about it? I see moderator LV say yes, moderator Zena say yes, moderator Orange Lady say yes. That is the question we're talking about, my viewers and subscribers. We are wait and see. We are wait and see because somebody have to talk, Somebody has to talk in order to get it to the point where it needs. Is it a case where it's going to be brought up in Parliament? That is the question. Is it a case where it is going to be brought up in Parliament, or is it a case where everybody just go and quiet and it wash under the carpet? Yes, my dear, you're live on the program. Blessings and welcome. Good evening. How you doing?
Good afternoon, Mr. Good evening, Mr. Hot Topic. How are you doing?
Boy, I dare you talk to the students about Michelle Charles and what she really are going with. We really have to blaze some fire upon this. We can't make this a one you're going, sister.
I wonder how our young people of this country cannot go further and they're trying to take them out every day. Because if they ask for something, instead of they give it to them and let them advance, they take it for themselves.
True.
And you can imagine, let me tell you something. You know, the retaliation that we are getting as comrades or people of Jamaica, it's from the people that they're using to do their deeds.
Yes.
They are the social media fighters and fighting for their MP and fighting for their prime minister and fighting because they know that they're get what they're getting from it. And I'm sure a lot of these people don't work because they have a way to use them to do their corruption and pay them.
Yes.
Because look at it, the amount of money that they're making. Huh?
Them wicked and evil bad, sister. Wicked and
My
evil
brother, they're
bad.
so wicked.
And we can't make this one just go because
No, it
sooner or
shouldn't
later
go.
it just a go under the carpet. Everything the Jamaica Labour Party do is swept under the carpet. Every single thing. But the
My
question I'm
God.
asking, the CDF is the Constituency Development Fund. Constituency. At the
Yes,
moment you hear
yes,
constituency, it means whoever is the MP is responsible, right? If you
that's
know you
right.
lost the election on September 3rd, sister, oh, in a way in October, you still have spend. Eh?
But she's spending because she doesn't want any money to be left over for, and it's taxpayer money. Yet she doesn't want any money to be left over. She's so damn wicked. Huh? They're so wicked, they're so crooked. Some stand needs to be taken, Mr. Hot Topic. It
Something has to
shouldn't
be
go like
done.
this.
Something really has to be done for true, my dear.
And I
Something
know, I
really
know
has
the
to be done. Hello? Hello?
sorry, my phone went
Yes, you put
mute.
your phone on mute a while ago. Yes, my dear.
Yeah, it actually accidentally. Yes,
Yes.
it's somebody needs to take this up in hand. The receipts are there, and somebody needs to go to jail for this and pay back the money. And they need to do inventory. Is it an inventory?
They need to do stuff. They need to check everything, sister. They
Yes,
need
they
to do
need to
an
do an
audit.
inventory
They
on
need to. They
this.
need. And guess what? If this is what we're finding out now, can you imagine if an audit is done, you'd have find
My
out how much other
God.
discrepancies that happened before. Yeah, can you imagine?
You can imagine some money that is paid out to some zero people, non-existent people, checks that were made out to non-existent people. Huh?
It really have to
This is
stop.
what our country, this is what our country, and they're talking about good governance.
Is this the good governance? A bunch of thieves?
And the bare
That's a
face with it, yes,
crook.
sister, the bare face I lie to you like it's nothing, you know. They will tell you, say, oh, you misunderstand me. It's lie, you tell Pammy, man, you misunderstand me. That's how they got to work, you know.
But look at what she did at the hospital. You know what she made a comment, She
Mm.
said she went to our hospital. So it's according to what someone said, it's her relatives.
Family business, master, the Charles. Them
It's a
still have a
family
grip in
business because
Jamaica.
listen to what she said in the comment. She went to visit
Our
she went
hospital.
to our I was wondering why she's saying our. That means they owned it.
Family business, sister.
What a country we have. What a country, Mr. Hot Topic.
Welcome to Jamaica where friends and friends and friends are friends run the place, sister.
And
If you
it's
know
like
nobody
they
that
have
when they
no
suffer.
heart. They just go around and just take it because they know that nobody is gonna be held responsible for it.
But we have to make the start held in responsibly, you know, sister. They can't just do. Can you imagine? You know,
This
say,
should
I'm
not
really
go.
shocked. I'm really shocked that Daryl Vaz $1.4 billion business just gone. So you know, you can imagine no come out of that, you know, sister. Nothing, you know.
All hymns get so quiet, eh?
Oh
A big
Jesus,
quietness is on the CJ.
my God.
Something is going on. Something is going on, Mr. Hot Topic. But I hope it's the right thing. It's what we are asking for.
Well, we will see, my dear, but we just hope say
Let's see, my
something
brother.
happen. We have to
Yes.
wait. We can't make this one pass, so can't make it
No,
pass.
we
Everything them do
shouldn't.
them getaway and getaway and getaway. It's a free for all then. No accountability.
Be- no accountability, and this is a department that was in need of something and
True.
asked for it,
And the
and look
money
at
was
where it went
approved.
to.
The money was approved, you know, sister. The money was
Uh,
approved.
and they didn't get it. My God, it went into body stuff for the former MP. That's a disgrace. God bless you, my brother.
Take care, my sister. Blessings to you. Thank you
Talk
so
to
much
you
for
later,
contributing.
okay?
Blessings, blessings, yes.
Not a
My
problem, my brother. Bye bye.
boy, my the subscribers, we have a wicked and corrupt government to lead this country. And if we sit down, they're going to rob everything from before our very eyes. From before our very eyes, my viewers and subscribers. Hi, moderator. Welcome to the program. How you doing?
Hi, teacher. How are you? Happy
Uh,
New Year to you,
Same to you and your
teacher.
family, man. Blessings.
Hope
Always
all is
good to
well
hear
with
from
you
you,
and your
man.
family.
Same to you, my moderator. Enough love, man. Blessings. Yes,
So I wanted to talk on the topic. You're still on the topic with Michelle Charles?
that's right. That's right.
Amen. This is fraud. Because if you lose the election, you're no more a statesperson. How are you picking up tithes and personal stuff from taxpayers' money?
From the
The money that's supposed
CDF,
to use.
the Constituency Development Fund, CDF.
Amen. So they need to investigate her and she need to be locked up for using that money. Because that's fraud right there. It's like you're stealing from the youths them of the constituency. That money is for them. It's already marked for them. So you're
Mm-hmm.
out. The next person who comes in supposed to use it for the constituency, not for your personal gain.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, listen, teacher, you know, since a Jamaica they run a free for all or a family or it's just like a peer chronism they go on. You know,
And
it's
for the
like the chain
most
of family I run things.
And for the most part, I believe everybody just knows says a circle, it just go round, nobody no business about nothing. So everybody just do what they want to break the law and get away. That is the issue, you know, my sister, because I think she go and get away with this one too.
That no one know she feel say she gonna get away with it when you find something like this. Listen, Portia, always send one of them away now. And the same
Yes,
thing for happen when it's out there in the open with it beat at it, and it shouldn't be a 9-day wonder. We should beat at it. It's wrong for you using constituency money to go buy your own personal stuff. It's like your own personal ATM. You
that's
fly out
right.
that Florida, so you're going home and you had to go home. You practice lockdown because of Medicaid fraud here in America. You were doing Medicaid fraud and they caught your ass. And now, once a thief is always a damn
And
thief. And one of them a thief.
a slide come back at Jamaica, no one a tell lie, and a misappropriate money, and a send driver. You remember Sir Ruel Reed using driver and him helper?
Amen. Same way. Open up account in a helper and name the poor helper. Say me no know nothing. Me just use me name. I don't feel me money. I don't feel me
My
millions. Some
God.
people will read. It's sickening. It's sick stomach. Jamaica gone to the dogs with this JLP administration. The whole of them are thief and wicked and liar. They don't care about the people. They're just in there to profit their own self. Everybody are billionaire and millionaire and zillionaire. The Chinese will bring the water and the supply them to him, brother. No qualms behind it. You just pack up your yard. Why? Why him get all of the relief them on yard? I know the sister come the thief money by tights. Like tough like a old babu. Boy, they jump up in a tights with taxpayer money. It's ridiculous, man. Somebody, I hope in Parliament tomorrow they say something about it.
We have to
I
say
hope
something.
Philip
We
bring
have
it
to
up.
say it. Yes, I have to say something tomorrow. Is the opportune time to say something while it is hot. You don't want it, just
Yep.
dead down, sir.
Yep, I hope Philip bring it up and something need to be done. This girl need to pay back the money or they need to send her to freaking jail. She run we come from America because she take plea bargain and she shouldn't be no damn parliament. Cause you get locked up and run we come back to Jamaica, you take plea deal, lock down your business. I want nobody now guard her dentist, no pay people now guard dentist go pull them teeth. Cause she evil and wicked and treacherous. Disgusting. I
Why?
don't make call it. Something needs to be done, and I hope PNP address it tomorrow in Parliament.
And Jamaicans too at large need to talk about it. Everybody
Yeah,
need to
very
talk
much
about it
so.
and keep the topic alive. You know?
Yes, very much so. I'm telling you, man. And teacher, I just came back from Jamaica. I did meet up with the lady, and I did give her the stuff them that I brought for her with her 6 babies.
Okay, well that's good, man. God bless you, moderator. God bless you so
Yeah.
much, man. And may your
But
food
I'm
basket
so
never
mad
empty.
because they
Blessings to
still
you,
push
man.
them. They still push them out of the
The
school.
school,
I
yes.
came up. I just came up Saturday, but I heard they pushed them out of the school. I don't know where they put them, but I did get to meet her.
Well, that's good, moderator. I'm glad. Student to no bigger moderator. That's good, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And I feel
man.
good that you assisted them. And God bless you
Yep,
richly, my sister,
all of
man.
them got blankets and clothes. I buy clothes and blankets for all of them. So I did, reach out and talk to her and meet the
Yes.
child. God, her daughter is so beautiful. My
Wow.
God. Well, I hope they get somewhere if you cover them head, Jaja. Yeah,
That's
but that's
right.
that's what was going on, teacher.
Well,
Have a
blessings, my
blessed one.
moderator, man. And thank you so much for
Mm-hmm.
calling. And thank you for your kind words. And thank you for your good
Yeah,
actions.
man.
And thank you for
Yeah,
playing your
man.
part. We appreciate you. Love and respect, moderator.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
teacher. Appreciate you. Love and
Blessings.
respect too, teacher. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Yes. That was our moderator, Tisa Taylor. And I don't know if anybody remember that there was a lady down by the Petersfield School in Westmoreland that had 6 children. Anybody remember? There was a lady down in Westmoreland that had 6 children. She said she needed some help. We saw it on the news. We made contact with her, and a number of people reached out to the lady. So big up the moderator and thank her for reaching out to that lady. Thank you so much, moderator. Blessings to you. Hello. All right, hold on a second, the students. I'm getting this call right here, so let me see if I can come through with this next call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, caller. Blessings and welcome. You're live on the Hot Topic program. How you doing? Welcome, man.
Yes, that topic. Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome.
Um, yes. A topic. To be honest, I kind of feel your pain. And the reason why I said that because a lot of time I see you try to call out the PNP and the viewers, kind of give you a bit of hard time. And a
Yes.
topic, we have to set it as is. Okay. I heard an interview with Mark Golin on Colin Bell show, sorry, and he said that some people want us to go harder, and some people say to keep it down, something like that. And I'm saying a topic, the people them are crying out, the people them are crying out, and I think the PNP has been way too silent. I think this is Mark Golin to me is the weakest opposition I ever seen.
Some people would differ and say, boy, Mark is a humble person, him not so as
Can't be. Hot
vocal,
topic, we're not
you
dealing
know.
with a ordinary person. We're dealing with a professional con man.
Yes.
Andrew Olin is a criminal.
And him put
This is not just any
the whole line party.
yes, this is not just a ordinary fellow we're dealing with. First of all, the PNP last year at topic, the PNP never did well when it come at your communication, stuff like that.
Yes.
And I thought Mark Golding would have let Colin Bell get the position that Morgan, but what's his name again? Marlon. Colin Bell need to be in that position to counteract Marlon because Colin Bell, that guy, he had a lot of knowledge.
Yes.
You know, there are so many low hanging fruit that the PNP let slide, and we have enough of it.
Why, sister?
Even in the hurricane, I thought Mark Golding would be out there with his wife, trying to help. None of that. It would have been good to see Mark Golding out there with
He
his
was out
wife
there.
or his son or something.
He was out there for the most part, but not necessarily his family. He was out there.
Not enough. Can you
Let
see
me
the
explain what it is. Let me explain what it is. You see, at
yes,
this point in time, I
yeah.
just talk when me have to talk and that's it. Because when you talk and say PNP need to do more, and it is the truth, well I know,
I
and it
topic.
is the
I've been
truth, well
watching
I
him.
know, and it is the truth
Yeah.
that we ought to do more. Because I'm sure that many of us are really not satisfied with all the JLP I use, abuse, it beat, we take advantage away of everything. But every time something is said on it, everybody goes silent, people vex, people
Yes.
quiet. So I just play
I
the hypocrite
realize.
with everybody. I say, all right, PNP I do good, and that one want here. All right, me leave them.
True, and that's why I have to call a topic because
Me nah bash PNP
a
or say
lot of
nothing
time
bad
I
sir,
see you
because people
trying to
love the
call out
hypocrite.
PNP,
Yeah.
and these same people who always cussing GLP
Have
say them dons. Them no better because what you are saying is true. And if we really want to win, we can't win by just everybody not calling out the opposition. I heard Ed Boy said something, and enough people not going to like what Ed Boy said. Ed Boy said the PNP is in this position because the PNP has taken over by capitalists.
Oh, me never hear that
Yes,
story them
Ed Boy
also.
have said that, and because a topic we have to speak the truth. Peter Phillips, Michael Mama Only, to me, has more integrity than Mark Golding, and them never so quiet. Them talk up. Them
Yes.
talk up. Mark Golding is the same. Mark Golding I hear on stage just because one little mic did a malfunction. He might cuss big. I swear. You see Mark Golding I hear. Oh, but don't bet my money already. So we know you
So
can't
hold on a
talk, Mark.
second. Yeah, Mark can talk, but at the end of the day, I'll say, sister, it is what it is. And I'm going to say this again. You see what I try to do? Everybody know that,
Yes,
we talk political, but there are times that we take ourselves out of the politics and we just look
it's true.
neutral. Well, I know we try to look neutral we look at it from the perspective of the average Jamaican, and we're trying to do. See, a lot of people in the comments say, lady, the man do his best. A lot of people say, see people in the comments,
Rubbish.
say people in the comments say to you, say, lady, the man doing best. A lot of people in the comments I say, boy, lady, that is a lie. Don't say that the man went out. So the point I'm making is that some people are satisfied
Yes,
with what Mark doing. Them say, all right, according to them, him all right, him a humble person, him not trace and go on like everybody. Some say, boy, it need for the more. It is a very touchy topic. So instead of having the class divided by who say more need to be done, you just leave it and hope and pray they do something. That is where it's at, sister, and we're in a very
a
sad
topic.
position. Hold on, sister. We're in a very
Yes,
sad position.
thank
We're in
you.
a very sad
True.
position. Very sad position
The- the-
because
the-
I
the-
believe, hold on a second, every time I talk about it, people get upset and I don't business. That's why I
That's
try
why I
not to
call a
talk
topic
about. That's why I try not
because I
to
heard
be
them
upset.
attack you all the time.
That's why I try not to talk about it, because hear what I'm saying. Truth be told, we know that we can do much, much more. JLP I get away
Oh my
too
God, man,
much.
I'm tired of it. A topic.
You know what I mean?
The
JLP, I get away
silencing.
too much and we can do. But let me tell you
Yo,
what I've realized. I realize, boy, they say Marky G humble. And every time we say Marky G supposed to talk up a little bit more, people say, oh, him not confrontational. It's not confrontational.
he's
It's
not
being a little,
standing up for the people.
well, no, it's being fervent. It's not that him not stand up. He is standing up because I've seen him stand up for the people several times.
It's not. Yeah.
What maybe you or other people might want to see is a little bit more, but I have seen Mark Golden stand up for the people. I have seen him, but I know that he need to talk up a little bit more.
Me and
Why
you
I'm
know a
saying
topic.
that, why hold on
It's
a
not
second.
enough.
Why I'm saying
Yeah.
there are several things out there that
Yes.
we can identify. Say, boy, look how Juliet only say go on. PNP need for done pan that. Look how the police them PNP need for done pan that. There's a number of burning topics out there where people are saying PNP needs to pressure the issue.
Weak.
But what I know, but other people are saying, boy, Mark Golden him humble and so on so we want more, and others are saying, oh, you can't get more or you're not getting more because of this and that. So you know what me say? Leave it alone. And if some say do more, if some want more, and some say no, shut your mouth. We all right. We satisfied him doing enough. Me just leave it
A
alone
topic
and
I
just
heard.
toss the JLP and cuss the JLP master. That's all I do, master. Because if we can't look
A
ourselves,
topic.
if we can't look at ourselves and see where we're going around and see what we need to do, and can
A
agree
topic.
together, one as sisters soon get the opportunity.
Yes.
If we can't look and stop stop it and stop talk the foolishness. Stop it and stop piss me off. Because see somebody just text me say you is a labor right. Is you a labor right lady? Are you a labor right lady?
I used to be, but I can't support this government anymore. I
So let
cannot
me ask you a
support them
question.
anymore.
So let me ask you a question. You used to be a labor right. All right. Are you
Yes.
upset? Are you say you want PNP no. Why you switch from Labour Party? And why you so upset with the Labour Party? And why is it that
Because
you're
be,
blaming the PNP?
yes, because a topic. When I saw Andrew in opposition, and when I heard Andrew say him not sit down in a parliament with Hazan, and when I look, I realize that all the way Andrew that and for see we're going in at the Labour Party now. Me can't have no faith in Andrew no more. I usually support the Labour Party because I have family in the Labour Party. But I'm a person I'm gonna call out wrong. Or
Yes.
when me have family in a parliament and because a lot of time when me look out against my own family, people turn and say, but am I your family? And I'm say so. I'm not that type of person. You understand our topic? I could have even my son. I will not support you with
Mm.
wrongdoing. I can't support Andrew no more. And I wanted to get rid of this man more than anything else. But the PNP is sleeping. Even Miss Winnie, sometimes when they talk about Mark, Miss Winnie usually say, oh, leave Mark. And even Miss Winnie came out and I blast him. Even my mother said, boy, Mark God is very smart, leave him. I know me hear my mother say to me, say, I better Peter Bunting get it.
Well,
So
hear what me say,
everybody
sister.
know,
Hear what me gonna say. You see, at this
yes,
point in time,
yeah,
I'm going to say that. You see, as a teacher, I've often said,
yeah,
I can differentiate between what I want versus what is a reality. You understand?
yes,
Because sometimes we
yes.
want something and we don't necessarily get it. Personally, I want the PNP to talk up. Personally, I want the PNP to pressure JLP beyond the next,
Oh my
beyond the. But
God,
hold
our
on, sister,
topic.
hold on, no. Don't respond until I give you back the floor. Just don't say nothing at all.
Thank you. Okay.
I want the PNP to talk up more. I need the PNP to be more assertive. I need the PNP to be more fervent, more serious on the nation's issue. I want it to talk up and press the issue a little bit more. I'm not getting that. I'm not seeing that. Some of them try, but others are, a little bit shortfall. What I realize is that I want PNP to talk more. A lot of people want PNP to talk more, and apparently it is not happening because PNP here was said that PNP New Year, of course, they know that we want them to talk more, but for the most part, the PNP seems to say, boy, we are playing according to the interview that Mark Golden did with Colin Bell. They're going to play it decent this year. You know what I mean? It's going to play a decent. They now go in on a confrontation with the government. That's what I got from the interview. You understand? With Colin Bell, with Mark Golden. And I said to myself, it's when I look on it, I say, boy, look like we're going to get what we want. So you see, you see, because of that, I just go and shut up and make everybody play the hypocrite that they want to play. And I am going to play the hypocrite with everybody. I say, oh yes, PNP doing fine, man. We're doing perfect. Because that apparently that is what everybody want to hear. I've said it before, we live in a world where people lie and people rather hear the lie than the truth. And if we are in this race together and as a party, we can say to each other, say, hey, tie up your lace. Remember, say you run the 400-meter down there. So tie up your lace a little
Mm-hmm.
bit more, pull up your socks a little bit
True.
more. Every time we talk it, people vex. So leave them. If somebody want to run, go drop down the road. Leave them, make them go drop master because we can't do no more. Leave it as it is. It is what it is. So I shut up, sister. Your time again.
Yes, our topic. And even when I listen to Wayne Lonesome, and every time somebody call and say, look, the opposition are too quiet. I heard Wayne Lonesome say, no, man, leave the opposition, man. And we are the opposition. He's talking about the vlogger. That can't be right. These guys are getting paid. Attack. Even with the Darrell Val situation with the 1.4 billion, nothing from Michael Phillip. He's that guy is so
Well, well,
lazy.
well, well, sister, don't say I'm lazy. Don't say the man lazy. Don't say that, sister. But let me tell you what you're doing now. You see what you're going to do, you're going to aggravate other people. You have to know how to do it in a sister. Say you can't say something and it reach people without because when we hear you basically come is that you have to come with some constructive criticism while you're highlighting the failures and the fault to openly call people lazy and so like that. You're making people suspecting you when you do that. Instead of calling people, no, well, hold on a second, no, because you see say the
Okay.
water is tricky. You see the water
Mm-hmm.
tricky. You see some of your comrades that say talk up more. Other people that say no, we are right, shut up. So you see, say it is split, it is divided. If you go
Yeah.
out there and say that one the lazy and that one the lazy, what you think I go up? No story, I go story it up. Instead of doing that, you can say, boy, say, would I really like to see you talk a little bit more? You're still making the same point, but you're being careful with the choice of words. You see the point of me I make, sister? You
Yes,
see the
I
point of me I
understand.
make? So
I'm
if
just
you're
hungry
so
at
yeah,
topic.
I understand you're angry and I'm angry and several of us are angry too. But you have to remember the condition, the water conditions that we're in. We have to remember the land condition. We have to remember the political climate that we're in. You understand? Like I'm saying,
Yes.
and Mary Lizzie, please stop telling the lady, I'm a moderator, Mary Lizzie, and love and respect, but stop telling the lady that she's doing it because everybody think different. Everybody think different. And if we think, and this is the part where me I get upset, because
All right.
we not all right as PNP. If we sit down and fool ourselves and tell ourselves that say we all right, and lie, we are lying to ourselves. Mark need to talk more. PNP need to ball out the
Thank you.
rascal, total. We not stop going like
Same
say
so.
we all right. Stop going like say we all right and stop playing for us freaking damn hypocrite. And this is going to make the world that we go down in our world together and to keep in a bandage for 900 years. Fall out and say we for talk more. I am very emotional on the matter, sister. That's why from the other day, me not talk about
I
it none at
know.
all. Because every time I
I
talk about
know.
it, my spirit upset, my body upset, my mind upset, and everybody upset and vexed. So I say, you know what? I am going to play a hypocrite. You see, to all who say PNP need to do more, I'm sorry for you, but PNP nah do more. You see, to all who say PNP all right, and Marky G can't do no more, all right, you know, hypocrite? Yes, we all right. We are going to play a hypocrite then. And leave it at that, sister. Everybody talk what they want to talk. And
Even
Cheryl, she never said Mark Golding was lazy. She said Mikhail was lazy. I didn't hear her say Mark Golden was lazy. I thought she said Mikhail was lazy. It is a thing where people are in their feelings. And you know my problem? Make ask PNP one question and you can jump off of the line if you don't want. So you will love Mark Golden so much. But she said Mark Golden not doing enough for the party. I want to sit down and say make Mark Golden stay and the one I will stay and lose and ball for 10 more years. Then I saw
they
you
want to
love
stay in
Mark
a
Golden.
opposition
Well,
a
and the
topic.
question me was asking, I saw you love Mark Golden more than the party. That if Mark Golden not doing enough for the party, when he can't think say, boy, we love you. But guess what? Turn up your heat or step aside, make somebody because the party is bigger than you. If Mark Golden gone tomorrow, PNP still going to be around tomorrow. You see the point that I am making? You see the point that I'm making? Are we so in love with Mark Golden that we're willing to play a blind eye? And so me love Marky G. Me no want nobody talk about him while the party suffers in jeopardy. Are you so dedicated to Mark Golden I don't have a problem with Mark Golding, because Mark Golding is a good man. But I am making it clear, Mark Golding need to do more. He have to talk up more. Look up on the police murder. We not see PNP come out and what, and some people are
All right.
saying, oh, PNP not for come out and say nothing. Some people are going to say PNP not for come out and something because they vote against PNP. Sister, listen to me. You know what I do? Everybody, I realize a lot of people are hypocrites. And you see, in this
True.
world, people rather you be hypocrite. Listen to me. You see, say somebody will cook the food, and the food salt to clot, and instead of telling them the truth, say, boy, my brother, the food salt. They will want to tell them, say, oh, it's the best food ever tasted in my life. And that is what I
Yes.
realize, people love when
True.
you play a hypocrite with them.
We can't
People
win like this
love
at
when you
topic. We
play
cannot
hypocrite.
win like
Which
this.
we would definitely can't win like this.
Thank you
And at
very
this
much.
trajectory, we are gonna lose under this trajectory, and at this behavior,
For a
we are gonna lose.
long time.
Because listen to me. You see, if we ever make Andrew continue with the murder rate, Lord Jesus,
Amen.
enough people are gonna say him bring down the murder rate. Enough people are gonna say Andrew did this, and then we are gonna be way back in the back. Make we stay the master. Listen, make me stay the cuss out the government because that's what we love. Make we cuss out the government, and now go talk to PNP need for the nothing. I just want to leave it alone. PNP is doing fine, sister, because that is what they like. That is what most
Mhm.
people like. They seem to love the lie. The PNP is doing fine. All right, sister, leave it alone. PNP doing fine, my sister. Leave everybody, master.
Even when I heard Mark Walling said the PNP is leading in the poll last year because
Sister,
of
you're
the
calling up Margolin name too much, sister. Every minute you're calling up Margolin name, and it's a tricky issue. I'm sorry, sister, but me kind of get you off of the program now. Because everything you keep on saying, Margolin. And my issue is, everybody knows my back broad. If me I say something, me talk, I'm in a business of Uvex. But we know what in the issue of Mark Golding, and every minute, and this will make people seem like, oh, we are bring down the party. No. You know what I mean? Leave the argument as it is there. So, my viewers and subscribers, leave the conversation. But all I am saying to us, all I'm going to say to us, so here Cheryl Francis now. Isaac did speak about the police killing. Me can ask you a question, Cheryl. Isaac are the leader of the party. Isaac are the leader of the party. If people say them want hear Mark Golding speak about the police murder, what you tell me about Isaac for? What you tell me about Isaac for? If people say they want to hear Mark Golding, the leader, the future prime minister, talk about the police murders, what y'all tell me about ISAT for? You see the point of me, I make everybody love to play hypocrite. Yes, Carly, you're live on the program. Good evening. Welcome.
Yes, man, evening to you and your listener them. You see, is like washing dirty linen in public. But I know me, they wash my own linen are the same people them what they cost me. How sensitive it come across. Some problems probably are best fixed from inside. And and we probably don't need people who are fresh on to be handling it the way they are handling it.
All right,
So
hold on a
it's
second, my brother.
sensitive.
What
It's
exactly are you
it's
talking about?
sensitive.
Hold on. What
I am
exactly are
talking
you
about
talking about?
what I was hearing on your program a while ago, right?
Okay.
Because I've stepped outside. I've
Okay.
stepped outside to call you. So me was hearing a lady talking about Mark that you were saying she was talking about him a little bit too much.
Yes.
And I am saying that it's a very sensitive matter.
Very
Some
sensitive.
things are best dealt with internally. The PNP was never one to be handling them stuff out like that. In a recent years, we see all people are challenge people for leadership. So
Mm-hmm.
probably people just decide to go back to in terms of and who say is not a party decision that them sort of tone down now that the country is in a crisis because you know it go come across say everything people are politicized. So a whole
Mm-hmm.
heap of things about here we don't know. So we can probably should have look how we handle it. People everybody need to talk up a little bit more. Ironically, me not hear nobody that talk and then we can say about how we hear the talk, we hear Damien attack, but we not hear that the man they attack. You understand me? So me no know. And may I say, um, Probably
Hold on a
one way
second,
where
hold
we
on a
can
second,
get
hold
the
on a second, hold on a second. Lorraine typing in the comments, the lady, so what you want Mark Golding to do? Lorraine, me can ask a question. What don't you want Mark Golding to do, lady? Because some want to keep on and say that what you want Mark Golding for do. So some are going for you know what, let me shut up the sister, make I
all right,
done. You see the problem what me I make?
all
You
right,
see the problem
all
what we are make?
right.
Some people believe that that Mark Golding nothing do nothing more. Then where the blood clot Mark Golding I get paid for. Some people believe the Mark Golding nothing do nothing. Where the bumper blood clot him I get paid for then?
It can't be that. There is always more to be done because the battle not done win. So
And
there
some
is
people, so
always something
somebody
to
responding
do.
at the comments, somebody
But
respond at the somebody
but
respond at the comments when PNP talk, them tell them the election is over. So we no business talk said we talk said
and look
we.
here, look here, look here though. But more tie down something because earlier in the lady that was speaking, I heard she say Ed Boy said that the reason why they are, I don't know if it's the reason why they are not speaking up, but she alluded to some speech I make today to say that basically the party get overrun by capitalists. Remember that little speech there? Let me
I
have
hear
look
the
pan.
same. I hear the same what you see make.
Let me
No, but listen to me.
examine
Listen
the
to me.
whole thing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You see at this
Let me
point in time, let me tell you,
examine.
let me tell
Because
you what go
that
happen.
point that's on. Eh?
Let me tell you what is going to happen. I I'm leaving this issue alone. I am going to cuss Anjo, cuss the JLP because that's the only thing we want. We don't want here so we party need to tie up the lace. We don't want here so we need to talk more. We don't want here nothing. Some people say, oh, we're doing fine. Well, all right, we're doing fine. So to all who
Yeah,
want
yeah,
PNP for the more, well I know to
but
all who want PNP for the more, apparently we not get no more. We not see no
well,
more. We just have to
general, the
take
only
what
thing
we
what me
get.
can say to you,
We just have to take what we get. We not control PNP. We can't tell PNP what to do. We as supporters just have to take what we get because PNP know what
Andrew give
everybody.
them back 18 years, don't?
That's
And
the
then
issue.
take back the 18 years, don't? And the
You see the
18 years
point.
they want to take back,
You see the
don't?
point. You see the point we are make. Either we talk and
And the
fix it,
18
or
years they want
either
to take back, man.
so it's either we
Eh?
talk and fix it, or we shut up and make the problem go on, and the whole we suffer underneath.
And pray say United States come for them. But me want just go a point before me give somebody else a chance to talk still. And we have to say it as it is. But when me hear that, cause me normally me hear comments for Ed Boy, because me think of a very decent and knowledgeable person in terms of him utterances. But if him should have said a thing like that, me would have want to ask him one question because the whole thing I come back
I
to
never hear when him
even
say son. I don't. Yeah, I never hear when him say so. You
I
know,
didn't
I
hear him
just want to
say
make
it
it
either.
clear.
I
I
didn't
just want.
hear him
Well,
say
I
it,
know.
but I
I
heard the
just want.
lady a while
Well, I
ago
know.
say
Well,
that
I know.
himself.
I just want to make it clear. I never hear when him say so because me stay in my
I
lane,
mean neither.
Martha.
I
Me
mean
stay
neither.
right
So
in my lane.
me not think him gonna make something. So me not sure he make a statement like that. So me just when they say if he make sure say inside because me find it very contrary. And me could have said other things because but the whole veracity how often how vociferous we is. I mean the party and a whole. And when them it may tie in a fair conversation, the lady that you're the previous caller, may I try to see which part her mind I go. So when she make the statement, Mr. Say, I wonder if she said that, I wonder if the general thought process is that because we're sort of overrun with capitalists, it toned down with speech.
My
You
brother,
understand me?
I do
Or
business
it
about them and them
temporary
capital.
or something like that. Me no know.
I do business who want be capitalist, rapitalist, capitalist. All me I say PNP known for talk up for poor people. I will want them for talk up. And apparently we're not getting no talk up. So we just have to just sit down and we have to just pray say US come and if US not come for Andrew. You see, if US even come for Andrew, you see what I mean? You see, if US even come for Andrew, PNP still not going to be in power because as another JLP are going to take over the party, don't? So you know what we have to do? We just have to wait till Andrew decide to call an election. That is our only shot. That's all I have to say
Are
on
the
the matter.
are certain people are certain party find the the winning matrix, the thing where used to make them win back in the days and adapt some of them stuff there and how we out there. Me no hear no demonstration call. Me no get no chance to wave no placard. Me see foreign group plan demonstration and march, but me no see more than so out there for all what they go on. So probably we a little bit silent. Me no know if it's a one man though. That me allude to. Me no know if it's a one man being silent or is a decision taken by the party that we're not going to be out there like that. Me no know. So that's why me say people can't just go and they say that man too and that man too. Because it could be a directive from the party, probably more out there and the party say, yo, brother, tone it down. Tone it. Me no know. Me no know. So me I say people should have probably refrain from making them talk them speech there. Because I'm probably more out of feelings. I mean, I have nothing else to say. So me gone.
All right, my
Me gone
brother.
back and listen to you. Yeah?
All right, my brother. Blessings to you.
All right, my boss.
Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Yes. Well, my brother subscribers, I am leaving the conversation right there, because every time this conversation comes up, it is always troublesome. Are we currently okay with the state of the PNP? Is the PNP doing enough? Should Mark Golding and the PNP do more? Some say, oh, Mark Golding did have plans to the people and the people not take the plans. So Mark Golding not for talk. So I can ask you a question. If you go apply for one job and you don't get the job the same time, are you going to throw in your resume and say, boy, I'm not apply for no more job? So if Mark Golding ran the election and he tried to make better for Jamaica, and Jamaica either never take the better or Andrew thief the election, should Mark Golding stop talking on behalf of Jamaica? Should he stop being vocal and say, me nah defend Jamaica anymore because them are hypocrite and wicked? Or should you continue talking? I don't know what to say. All I have to say, my video subscribers, everybody know what is being said in the public domain. And I'm going to make it clear again. I believe that the PNP can do better, must do better, and should do better. Every PNP member is getting paid. And the question may I ask you, if the people are suffering and you're not talk, hammer them, oh, tomorrow you're going to want them come and say, and tell them, say, oh, may I beg you vote for me? That is the question may I ask, If you not there with them now when them are suffer, if you not stand up with them now when them are suffer and hold them hand and say, hey, you see how now suffer and I'm me a walk with you know and hold you no hand. If you not defend them now when them a suffer everything, oh, tomorrow you go come to them and say, hey, me want you vote for me. You see the point where me I make no people are going to say, no, go over there, so. Now go on, I couldn't come defend we during the hurricane. Now go on, I couldn't come defend we when police are murder. Now go on, I couldn't defend we. You see the point where I'm making? We are in the game and the business of seeking votes. And while we PNP were all right with Marky G, you have to remember, say, other people out there need to vote for Marky G too. Because if we are depend on ourselves as PNP for carry ourselves through the winning column, it now go happen. It means that we are going to need other support. Either labor rights have to go switch or the regular Jamaicans have to come on board PNP now. And the question me ask you, do you think staying silent and calm is going to allow those disgruntled labor rights to come over to our side or those disgruntled Jamaica to come over our side? Do you think being calm and quiet and diplomatic, because that is the word I hear, They say, oh, PNP is diplomatic and this is diplomatic and that is diplomatic and that is diplomatic. But nonetheless, my viewers, subscribers, we will continue to talk about the wicked JLP. JLP is a wicked, and Michelle Charles. I would love to see Michelle Charles being brought to the books for what she has done. I would like to see Michelle Charles being brought to the book for what she has done. And I believe that we ought to raise the issue and keep the issue alive. How then every day we want get up and say Andrew are wicked, JLP are wicked, but you know what? Here say PNP need to get up and PNP need for the something. Yeah, hypocrite. If every day you want here say, oh Andrew are wicked, Juliet are wicked. If them are wicked, what are you doing to stop the wicked? If them are thief, what are you doing to stop the thief? Is it that every day we're gonna get up and say, oh Andrew a thief, Michelle a thief, Desmond a thief? If every day we get up and say them are thief and them are wicked, what are we doing to stop the thief? What are we doing to stop the wicked? What is the direction we are to take? May God help us. That's all I have to say. May God help us. Thank you so much for listening to the Jamaica Topic Program. God bless and keep you. May His face shine upon you. Take care, and blessings to you. And I'll see you in the late night class at 10:30 Jamaica time, 10:30 US time. My dear subscribers, JLP is doing too much. They're doing so many wrongs. They might get away too much. And I'm going to say it. There are four set of people out there who can bring about the change. You have the opposition, you have the 2.8 million people, you have the church, and you have the PSOJ. And nobody no seem to be doing nothing. So I have told myself, nothing now come out of nothing. Nothing now happen. Nothing now go on. We have to go just wait till the next 4 years when Andrew called the election. That is our only choice and chance of getting him out. Because frankly speaking, honestly, I don't see nothing else happening. I don't see the people at Jamaica rising up and standing up. I don't see the opposition doing anything. I don't see the church doing anything. And I don't see PSOG and the private sector doing nothing. So you know what I am left to conclude? We just have to sit and wait until there's another election. That's all I have to say. With that being said, student, thank you for listening. Take care. Take care. God bless you. And goodbye. Take care, students. Very wicked topic with the pan. Very emotional.